About the women in Iran, I would say nowadays, mostly because of the social media, that you can see what's going on all around the world. Some human rights are being broken. People are fighting for that. It also applies in Iran that women are fighting for their freedom, and that's what we're seeing nowadays.
Well, you are now famous in all over the world because you played the Rapid World Championship without the hijab. Why did you decide to do this?
To be honest, personally, even before playing this tournament, I never was wearing the hijab. I mean, it was only in front of the camera. So it was like whenever I was going to some tournaments, I didn't have the hijab. While I was going to the board, I would just cover my hair because I was representing Iran. And somehow it just didn't make me feel good to not to be myself. And I just decided to not to do that anymore.
And do you fear reprisals against your family because of that?
Not really. I mean, maybe, but when I decided to do that, of course, I thought it's a personal decision. So if something might happen, if I would have to answer to somebody about this, I think it should be myself, not the family.
Your chess career is really very brilliant, but now, well, there is a doubt. Without being from Iran, will your career be even more brilliant or more faster?
Actually, I don't know what to say on that matter because I've been away from chess for a maybe long period of time. First, it was because of COVID that all the tournaments stopped. Then I stopped a bit because of the birth of my son. So I took a break from chess, but I will try to be back. So I think being in Europe will make things a bit easier, as you know, the traveling is a lot easier here because from Iran I always had to take a plane and to play some tournaments, but now it will be probably much easier to go to tournaments, but still I'm playing from Iran, so I don't know if that will make any difference.
Before the pandemic, you were very high in the world ranking.
Yes, I'm still in top 20, and of course my first goal is to be in the top 10, and I'm really close to being a grandmaster because I need one norm and only 10 points of rating, so that means maybe one good tournament would be enough.
Tell us about your childhood. What are your memories, the most relevant memories on your childhood?
Well, I started playing chess since I was 8, so I would say most of the memories I have are from the chess tournaments, and I always remember myself being on the trips, traveling all the time. I would take a letter from the Chess Federation, I would bring it to the school, and they would just let me to study at home. I stopped going, I think, around maybe 13 years. I really owe that to my parents because I had the support of my family. They would always come to tournaments with me, practicing with me, and they never really put the pressure on me to be serious about school because they thought that I should just do what I love.
But then if you were able to pass all those exams without going to the school and winning several medals, being world champion at the same time and so on, does it mean you were a prodigy child?
I wouldn't say that. No, I had really a big help from my father mostly to learn the school things because he was an engineer, so he was helping me with the mathematics, with physics, and I would also have the help from the school. I mean, they were not really tough on me, I would say. I was only studying maybe a week before the exam, and I was trying on passing the exam mostly.
It seems very clear that the future of chess is going towards Asia mainly, I mean India, China, but also Iran, among other countries. And the Iran's particular case is very astonishing because I remember Khomeini's government forbidding chess after the revolution. But Iran became a powerful country. How that was possible? I mean, we are talking about less than 40 years.
After being banned for such a long time, you see the young generation, that it was Parham, Alireza, and many others. They are really motivated. I mean, they didn't get any support from the government or from the federation, but they just love the game. And that's what I see in the young generation. And I think that is what made Iran one of the powers in chess.
Every time that Iranian has to play an opponent from Israel, he cannot play. Can you explain to us what is the point of this?
Well, actually, when we faced, an opponent from Israel, it's like, if you play, you will get in trouble. If you don't play, you will get in trouble. So answering to that question kind of makes me feel like I'm playing against one. I mean, if I answer to that question, I think I will be in trouble anyway. So I prefer not to.
How do you feel now after settling in Spain, a new life in a new country? How is that inside you?
I think mixed feeling is the best way to express my feelings at the moment, but I was never worried about that. But when Sam was born, I would say many other things also mattered to me that didn't matter before. So basically the good weather, him being able to go play without any worry, and many other things like that. So the main reason of choosing Spain was Sam. And I would say seeing him happy here makes me also happy.
Suppose that the day has 48 hours instead of 24. How will you dedicate the other 24?
What I would like to do is doing streaming. I mean, in the modern world, you see that many online things has been the biggest trend. So I would also try to follow that trend as well. I wanted to start long time ago, but I just didn't want to do it with a scarf because I thought that's not my personality, and I want to be honest on the camera. So I was waiting for a moment to be myself, and now I think I can just start streaming and showing people what I really am, and just to play chess to promote it more maybe. And that is my goal for the stream.
Merci. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.